Matrudevo Bhava. Love to all the mothers in the world. Hi friends, you're watching movie reviews with Raghuram. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Kannada movie Ratnan Prapancha. I finished watching this movie on Amazon Prime Video, and what a stunning movie. If you're doing anything, any work you're doing, just drop it. This is weekend. Just drop all your works, go to Amazon Prime Video, think that 2.5 hours is not yours, and just watch this wonderful, beautiful, awesome, amazing, heart-touching, soul-soothing movie named as Ratnan Prapancha. And what a world of Ratnakara or Ratna our director Rohit Padaki has created. He has structured a beautiful world and a beautiful journey of Ratnakara or Ratna, the key protagonist of the movie, the hero of the movie, played by Dolly Dhananjaya. And what a movie it is. You will be stunned, you will be thrilled, and also you will laugh, cry, you will share all emotions with Ratnakara as you travel with him in the road travel of this particular movie, Ratnan Prapancha. Please, before that, sit with your mother and watch this movie, because at the end of the movie, or with every frame of the movie, in every frame of the movie, you will need one person to watch this movie, is your mother. So you will definitely need your mother. Why I'm telling this, when you watch the movie, you're definitely going to know you will need your mother at every frame. We all love our mother, isn't it? Mother Matrudevo Bhava, they tell. That is why I introduced my video with that particular slogan or the verse. There is no doubt all of us love our mother, father. Mother comes first. Mother is the first god, they tell. She is the teacher. She teaches all the ethics of our life, and this particular concept has been beautifully covered. There are many movies which have come with mother sentiments, mother son, mother daughter, mother kid sentiments, but this movie makes a magnanimous approach and also a realistic and different approach towards mother kid sentiment or mother son sentiment. Awesome it is. So it is exploration. It is a beautiful exploration of that particular sentiment called as mother, that particular emotion called as mother, that particular goddess called as mother, where the hero explores while exploring the beautiful emotion of what exactly is mother, whom we often take for granted. So he also explores his inner self. So this is also a movie about introspection of oneself and also exploring the territory of mother, what she is, what a mother means. Mother is a mother. She comes in different forms, different structures, and mother's love cannot be measured. Mother's love cannot be qualified or also quantified. So mother's love is mother's love. Mother's love is extra special love, and we cannot compare that particular love to any love or any emotion in the world. Nothing stands in front of mother's love, is what the movie depicts. In one of the scenes in the first part of the movie, the protagonist played by Dhananjaya, he tells when he gets a phone call from his mother, he tells it is a phone from my mother, a wonderful person, he tells, but actually that is not the fact. He does not like his mother. He doesn't have a very good equation with his mother at all. In the first half, we are shown a odd chemistry between son and mother. The mother's role being played by Uma Shri, and what an actress she is, senior actress Uma Shri. Ultimate, she fits into the role of the mother. She has entered into the character of mother. Whatever role you give to Uma Shri, she enters into the character and portrays that particular role. And this in this particular movie as mother. So why doesn't our Ratnakara like his mother too much? Because he feels that she is dominating. She has dominated every territory of his life. She is dictating terms. She even tells what innerwear he has to wear on a particular day, and what food she prepares, what he needs to eat. Everything she decides, and he feels that she is a Hitler sort of person who is dictating his life, and she is the greatest stress for him in the life. That is why he doesn't have any chemistry with his mother, any good chemistry with his mother. But he doesn't see the other part of his mother, wherein she is very caring, very possessive, and very pampering. So sometimes what happens, excessive love, excessive pampering, and everything becomes toxic to some people. They cannot tolerate. They probably fail to identify the other side of the picture. And here she is a caring mother, but she is loud and very abusive. Yes, abusive. She uses a lot of abusive words, and he is frustrated, and he is also annoyed, and he is embraced with that particular situation. Once when it comes to talk about the mother on the dais in the company in which he is working, in fact he works for insurance company, he hesitates, and not even a single word he speaks about his mother, and still she feels really proud about him. And you should see the expressions of Uma Shri in that particular scene, and also Dolly Dhananjaya in that particular scene. He is not able to express what his mother is, but how is he going to express? Because he has found out some other fact which is very strange, and that is bothering his mind at that particular point of time. And his mother is giving all thumbs up, showing all sorts of emotions. In spite of he not speaking, she tells that he is shy right from the childhood, and he doesn't speak much. So here we can see the mother's sentiments. Even when the son is silent and is not able to express a single word about her or show gratitude, she feels that the silence speaks volumes. That is mother for you. As I already said, this movie Ratnan Prapancha deals with the mother and mother sentiment, and this is the greatest sentiment which works in almost every movie, because every person will get emotionally attached to the movie. Yes, I also felt that I personally got emotionally attached to this particular movie, but I did not have my mother by my side whom I could hug at the end of the movie and tell I love you. But definitely I'll convey that love to my mother who is placed at a little distance from me in another town. So the movie Ratnan Prapancha, as I said, is a beautiful concept and also a beautiful movie, a wonderful, heart-touching movie, which has been constructed and engineered in three different fragments. In the first fragment or the first section, first one third of the movie, you can see the odd and bad relationship between son and mother, how he is frustrated. He has a family of his own. He also has a younger brother, and his mother, Umashri, played by Umashri, is in search of her third son, who has been lost, and that third son is none other than her dog. So Ratnakara feels so frustrated that she shows so much of love and affection and possessiveness about that particular pup and not us. So he feels ignored, he feels manipulated, he feels frustrated and embarrassed with his mother in almost all the scenarios. Right from the beginning, right from the childhood, he doesn't have a good equation with his mother. He also has a younger brother, brother's wife, and also a kid at the home. This forms the Ratnan Prapancha in the first one third of the movie. He is also working in the insurance office and earning okay, but he is frustrated by his mother. This forms the first one third of the movie. In the second one third of the movie, he receives a phone call. Ratnakara receives a phone call which topples his entire world. The Ratnan Prapancha becomes upside down by when he happens to hear something which is related to him, and he wants to explore those layers. He wants to find out what exactly it is and who exactly he is, and he sets on a journey. So the journey, just like the first part of the movie, is complicated in the beginning and slowly starts getting the transitions as our Ratnakara travels from one part of the country to the other. So he travels from Bengaluru to Kashmir and Kashmir to Gadag, and he explores a lot. He wants to find out something and some secrets related to his wife. He travels with a girl who in later part of time becomes his love interest. Of course, the love chemistry between those two protagonists has not been given much importance, and that romance part has not been explored in this particular movie. Reba John plays the role of Mayuri, who is the girl in travel with our protagonist Ratnakara, that is Dolly Dhananjaya. She too has given a decent performance in this particular movie. So the second half is all about the second half, I should tell, is a lengthier movie. It is a travel movie where our protagonist travels from place to place and explores many things, explores his reality. He goes into a deep introspection and tries to find out who he is, and in every frame he remembers his mother. In every frame he misses his mother. In every frame he realizes what is the worth of a mother, and he explores the true meaning of a mother. When he tells that, given an opportunity, I would like to come back and hide in the womb of my mother, and I would like to call that as Ratnan Prapancha, it brings tears in your eyes. That is what every son, every daughter will feel and should feel. That is a point which has been explored in this particular movie. So the second half is all about the travel, where he visits many places, he meets many people, many interesting characters, and he explores those people, explores different emotions. So in the beginning, in the first one third, as I said, we can see Dolly Dhananjaya, that is the protagonist Ratnakara, is a very aggressive, very moody, very angry person, frustrated by his mother, and how layer by layer he discovers himself, and how his different emotions other than anger are sprouted out. We can see in the second half of the movie. He explores different layers of himself, different layers of different people, and different layers of emotions, different layers of relationships. Everything has been beautifully picturized, everything has been beautifully crafted, directed, presented to us by director Rohit Padaki. Meanwhile, in the second part of the movie, which I said as the travel part of the movie of our hero Ratna or Ratnakara, we are introduced to different characters, different interesting characters throughout the length of the movie, and those actors, that cast ensemble is also awesome. Senior actress Shruti is seen in the second part of the movie, and her role is also awesome. She doesn't have too many dialogues, but her eyes, her attitude, her acting explains everything, describes everything. Her as a picture perfect actress for that particular scenario. And Shruti, equally as Umashri in the first half, has come with a good volume of acting, and these two actresses define what exactly is the quality of the actors and actresses in the Kannada movie. And another very good actor, Achyut Kumar, you can see as husband of Shruti in the second half. He doesn't get a big meaty role, but he has done justice to his particular role, as awesome as he is always, and as funny, witty, and expressive as always he is. Mr. Achyut Kumar, wonderful role again. And again, I should tell Umashri in the first half of the movie as Saroja, and Shruti in the second half of the movie as Ellava. Outstanding performance, hats off. If there is an award for best supporting role, who is going to get, I don't know. It will be tied between these two actresses, but I feel both have to get the best supporting role tied. So coming to Dhananjaya dominates all the three phases of the movie. The first phase with his mother, the second phase in the travel journey, and with the different characters, the chemistry he shares, and also the emotions he displays and also shares with different actors. What an actor Dhananjaya is, ultimate, awesome. I feel he is one of the best actors at present in the Kannada film industry, and he is a blessing for Kannada film industry. So way to go, and I wish to see more shades of him, more good movies coming in the way of Dhananjaya. Ultimate. So he is picture perfect, as I said. He brings every expression spot on. He is a character. He enters the character and he doesn't come out of the character at all throughout the length of the movie, though he shows various layers and various emotions at different places, different situations. But his expressions are awesome, outstanding, mind-blowing, stunning, and what a fantastic actor he is. He will be in queue for getting that best actor award for this particular year. So because this happens to be a fantastic movie, and his role happens to be one of the epic roles in Kannada movie. Ultimate, sir. Dhananjaya, you have done an outstanding and stunning job as Ratnakara in the Ratnan Prapancha. Yes, this movie has been called as Ratnan Prapancha, and Ratnakara, or our Dhananjaya, holds the entire universe, the Prapancha, entire universe of his, which is this particular movie. He carries the burden of this particular movie on his shoulders, and to his best able capacity, he has done justice to his role in the movie as Ratnakara. And having said that, the second half belongs to another fantastic actor our Kannada industry has produced, Panju Pramod. Why I'm all smiles when I'm speaking about an emotional movie? Because I'm speaking about Panju Pramod. What a character he is, man. What an actor. He has owned the second half, that is almost 2/3 of the second half, except the last half an hour, with authority, stamping authority. What expressions, what acting. I think shoulder to shoulder, he has stood alongside Dhananjaya and given a totally different perspective of acting in the second half. Stunning. Hats off. What an acting, Panju Pramod. So ultimate acting. See his expression, see his dancing, see his comedy, his Gadak accent, the dialogue delivery. Every frame he looks picture perfect, and what a stylish actor he is. After watching Ratnan Prapancha, if you can remember one character, Saroja, played by Uma Shri, another Ratnakara, played by our Dhananjaya, the next character you are definitely going to remember is Udal Babu, or Udal Babu Rao, played by our Pramod Panju. This character will go with you to your home, or this character will stay with you for a long time. He is an actor to watch, and he is the future of, he is one of the brightest stars and future of Kannada film industry. A feather in the cap again, I should tell, for Kannada film industry. Anu Prabhakar, Ravi Shankar Gowda, Rajesh and Tilak also get some small cameos, and they have done justice to their role. And now we'll go to the third and final phase of the movie, the last 25 minutes or last 20 minutes of the movie. That is the shortest frame of the movie, shortest segment of the movie, and most impressive, most catching, most touching and soul-soothing part of the movie, where I said you definitely need your mother by your side. If you're weeping, if you're crying, if tears flow out of your eyes, and also your mother, you people need each other to console each other, and also give a tight hug and tell, I love you. At least you need to give a tight hug to your mother and tell, I love you. Such impressive is the last half an hour of the movie, and it is really emotional. If you have a human heart, if you have an emotional heart, if you truly love your mother, you cannot stop yourself from crying. The tears will definitely flow out of your eyes for two reasons. After seeing that emotional climax, after you also have discovered along with Ratnakara what exactly is mother's love. We all know what is mother's love, but after discovering the different dimension of mother's love in this particular movie, you will definitely cry. And you will also weep with happiness, because you will feel proud that Kannada film industry, KFI, has come with such a quality movie, such a magnanimous quality movie called as Ratnan Prapancha. I, as a Kannadiga, feel really proud, really proud of this particular movie. Sir, Rohit Padake ಅವರೇ, ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ ರತ್ನನ್ ಪ್ರಪಂಚ. ಇಂಥ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮದರ್ ಸೆಂಟಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಥ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಬಂದಿರೋದಂತೂ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳು ಇದ್ದಾವೆ ಮದರ್ ಸೆಂಟಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ಬಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೂವಿ ಈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ. ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ. ಅದ್ಭುತ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಲದು, ಅತ್ಯದ್ಭುತ, ಅತಿ ಇಮೋಷನಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಹ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಟೀಮ್. Last but not the least, we'll come to the technical part of the film. Rohit Padaki is the first person I would like to mention, the director of the movie. Hats off, sir. You're the captain of the ship, and I would dedicate the entire video to you and your direction. Awesome. I would definitely go with a 4.5. Leave apart 5 out of 5 for your direction, and also the movie, the quality movie you have given, and made us proud as Kannadigas. Really awesome, sir. No words about you. You are the captain of the ship, as I already said. As a director, you have taken the responsibility of giving such a quality movie, and you have delivered it to the perfection. Thank you, Rohit Padaki, sir, for giving us Ratnan Prapancha. Rohit Padaki sir is also the writer of this particular movie, and the story and the concept. Really, once again, hats off to him. Coming to the music of the movie, Ajanish Lokanath has given the music for this movie. The music is really good. A couple of songs are really good. Alamariya is really good and soul-soothing, which comes during the travel phase and also the transition phase of Ratnakara in this particular movie, that is in the second segment of the movie, and it explains the theme of the movie really well. And the dance number in which Panju Pramod dances with his heroine is also good. It looks little out of sync of the story. Seeing the quality of the movie and seeing the tempo of the movie, I thought the song has come from nowhere. should it have been there? I thought again that particular song displays a lot of qualities of Panju Pramod as a dancing star also. So probably this song comes as a refreshener in the movie when serious things are happening. According to the director, maybe that might be the idea, but little out of sync it looks. But it is a very good dance number, and you can enjoy the dance thoroughly. Shrisha Kuduvalli is the cinematographer of the movie, and the cinematography is really awesome. Just like the music, I would like to speak about the music and cinematography or direction of photography combinedly. These two elements have really synced with the story. So because in the first half we can see Bengaluru, in the second half we can see and explore a lot of Kashmir, and in the third segment we come to again South India, that is Karnataka, and enter the territory of Gadag. And different frames, in different frames you need different moods and different music and different kinds of cinematography. The music also changes from face to face in the movie and syncs with the story. So when it is in Bangalore, it is a different kind of music and BGM, and when you enter Kashmir, the music becomes soothing, and it's of a refreshing mode, just syncing with the climate and also the nature of the Kashmir. And once you enter the Gadag territory, the music composition itself will change. You can just see layer by layer the music also changing once it comes to the Gadag, and it catches up the culture and tradition and everything about those particular regions, the music. So this particular point has been concentrated upon. And similarly is the cinematography of the movie, with every different location, with every different geographical direction. This particular cinematography has also synced well. You can see different sorts of, three sorts of cinematography in first phase, second phase, and third phase, and you will be stunned on how detailing these people have worked, the technical team have worked upon, and that is very, very important. So your music and also the cinematography, direction of photography should sync with the concept and the theme of the movie. And in this particular movie, the music director and cinematographer have done a stunning and outstanding job. And that is my review on Kannada movie Ratnan Prapancha, a beautiful universe, a beautiful and lovely, adorable universe of Ratnakara. As I already said, leave out everything, pack your bags, baggages, luggages, and be ready to travel with Ratnakara in exploring the world, in exploring the meaning of certain things, especially the emotion of love, emotion of mother, and mother is equal to love, and love is equal to mother, and love and mother is equal to God or Goddess. Don't hold your tears. If you want to cry at the end of the movie, just cry, and don't forget telling I love you to your mother. And here I stand after watching this movie Ratnan Prapancha, and I pronounce and announce loudly with my soul, from my heart, from my soul, from all my senses, from myself. So I am because you are. I am because you have made me what I am. Amma, I love you. I truly love you. And before finishing off my video, I want to tell one thing. Throughout the length of the movie, our hero Ratnakara calls his mother as Saroja, and he never addresses her as Amma. So I've seen many people call their mother or father by names. If you're calling it with love, it is well and good. And if you're calling with hatred or due to odd and bad chemistry, just think, just judge. You are on the wrong side of the chemistry. No mother, no father can hate their children. Nobody will try to dominate their lives. Nobody will try to stamp their authority. You are just seeing the wrong perspective. You are standing on the wrong side. Just change your side, go to the other side, and just try to explore what is the deeper meaning of that, or what is the deeper meaning of those emotions shown by your father and mother. I don't tell all father, mothers, and all kids have a very good chemistry. So there may be toxic relationships. I'm not speaking about that. Still, they also can rectify their relationships to a great extent. So, but the attempt should be there. We need to try our level best to see the other perspective. So I would like to dedicate this video to all the mothers of the world. None like you people. We are because you are. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.